Welcome back to Snobs Film History Classic Film Review on the Scene Snobs Channel. I'm your host, Mick, and for April 2025, we're celebrating Musicals and Movies Month. This week, we're headed to the grimiest flower shop on Skid Row for a cult musical that's grown into a legend, quite literally. That's right, it's time for Little Shop of Horror, the 1986 film that combines sci-fi horror and puppetry wizardry into one unforgettable movie musical. Seymour, a shy and awkward florist assistant, discovers a strange new plant he names Audrey II, after his co-worker crush. But this isn't your average potted plant. Audrey II talks, sings, and survives on one thing: human blood. As Seymour's fame rises, the plant's appetite grows, along with the body count. With an amazing score by Alan Menken and Howard Ashman, Little Shop of Horrors delivers memorable songs like Suddenly Seymour, Skid Row, and of course Feed Me. It's weird, wild, and totally irresistible. Little Shop began life as a low-budget Roger Corman film in 1960. A great film you should see in its own right. Then came the off-Broadway musical in the early 80s. And finally, in 1986, Frank Oz brought it to the big screen with practical effects that still hold up today. Audrey II was brought to life with elaborate puppetry, created by over 60 puppeteers from Jim Henson's Creature Shop. To match the puppets' movement, some musical numbers had to be filmed in slow motion, while the actors lip-synced at half speed. It's an incredible feat of old-school movie magic. And here's the twist: the original ending had Audrey and Seymour tragically die, and Audrey II taking over the world. Test audiences hated it, so a happier ending was shot instead. But you can now watch both versions in restored releases. When it premiered, Little Shop of Horrors was a modest box office hit, making over $38 million worldwide. But it really blossomed over time, becoming a cult favorite thanks to home video, cable reruns, and stage revivals. Critics praised the film's style, performances, and music. Ellen Greene reprised her stage role as Audrey, delivering one of the most iconic musical performances in film history. And Steve Martin stole the scenes as a sadistic dentist. Rick Moranis, he was the perfect Seymour. Lovable, awkward, and just relatable enough to root for, even when he's feeding people to a killer plant. Little Shop of Horrors is now considered one of the greatest cult musicals ever made. Its influence spans decades, from The Simpsons and South Park references to Broadway revivals and Halloween costumes. It blends satire, tragedy, and toe-tapping tunes into a genre-defying mix that's still growing new fans every year. It's horror with heart and a whole lot of sass. Thanks for tuning in to Musical and Movies Month here on Scene Snobs Channel. If you're loving these classic movie breakdowns, hit that like button, drop a comment with some of your favorite songs from Little Shop, and subscribe for more. Want more exclusive content, early access, and to be part of giveaways in the film chat community? Join our Snob Nation Patreon. We love movies and we know you do too, so join up and be a part of the community. And if you'd like to connect with us, go check out our link tree. We have links to all of our social media and more. I also write reviews over on Letterboxd and Substack, and would love for you to check those out as well. I'm Mick, and remember, don't feed the plants. Until next time, take care.